Thank you, Alberto. It's an honor to speak to this wonderful crowd of journalists, editors, publishers, and supporters of freedom of expression from all around the world. Let me congratulate the winners of the Knight International Journalism Award. This award by ICFJ and the Knight Foundation gives hope and recognition to those journalists who work under severe circumstances of hatred and violence. I was honored with this award in 2012. At that time, I perceived it as a recognition of not just my work, but the work of all those journalists in Afghanistan who were reporting while putting their lives on the line. In the past 2 decades, with the help of international community, Afghanistan built the freest and most vibrant media environment in our region. Unfortunately, since the occupation of Kabul by the Taliban, the situation for journalists in my country has changed drastically. Over 150 media outlets have been closed down, hundreds of journalists have fled the country, and many have been detained and tortured by the Taliban. Many female journalists who once were among the most credible sources of information have now left the country or have been silenced. Media outlets are under severe censorship and are not allowed to engage in critical reporting which could expose atrocities committed by the Taliban. Thousands of journalists and media workers are still inside the country living under the power of the Taliban regime, which has historically treated journalists as their foes. The hands of Afghanistan's new rulers are colored with the blood of many journalists and civil society activists. Now the international community must provide safety for those who are left behind. Journalists who have left the country also need support from international organizations for relocation to new homes, work with international media, and support for their startup news outlets. I'm personally grateful to the International Center for Journalists and the Knight Foundation for supporting me in these difficult times. I promise you that with your help, I and many other journalists from Afghanistan will continue to do our vital work of reporting and to fight for the return of a free press to our country. Thank you.